In the heart of bustling Lagos, amidst the aroma of sizzling pepper soup, a tech billionaire, Kunle, encounters Amara, a vibrant food vendor whose spirit shines brighter than the city lights. Their connection is instant, a spark igniting a flame that transcends their vastly different worlds. But their love is tested by the rigid boundaries of social class, disapproving families, and ruthless business rivals who see their union as a threat. Will Kunle and Amara's love survive the storm, or will the pressures of society tear them apart? This is a Nigerian love story for the ages, a tale of courage, resilience, and the enduring power of love to conquer all. The Lagos sun beat down mercilessly, but Amara's smile was brighter. Her small food stall, nestled amidst the bustling market, was her sanctuary. Today's special pepper soup with yam was drawing a steady stream of customers. The aroma, a fragrant blend of spices and simmering meat, wafted through the air, a siren call to hungry bellies. Amara, with her quick wit and infectious laughter, served each customer with a genuine warmth that made them feel like family. She dreamed of expanding her stall, maybe even opening a small restaurant someday, but for now, she was content with the simple joy of feeding her community. Unbeknownst to Amara, a pair of eyes was watching her from across the street. Kunle, a tech billionaire and CEO of K-Tech, had been driven to the market by his driver when his car broke down. He usually wouldn't be caught dead in such a crowded, chaotic place, but the unexpected breakdown had forced his hand. As he waited, he noticed Amara, her energy, her passion, her genuine kindness. It was a refreshing change from the polished, often pretentious world he inhabited. He found himself drawn to her like a moth to a flame. Kunle, intrigued, decided to try Amara's pepper soup. He approached the stall, his expensive suit a stark contrast to the market's vibrant, informal atmosphere. Amara, initially intimidated by his presence, quickly warmed up to his friendly demeanor. They struck up a conversation, discussing everything from the weather to the intricacies of making the perfect pepper soup. Kunle was fascinated by her insights, her deep understanding of her craft, and her unwavering optimism. He found himself lingering longer than he intended, captivated by her stories and her infectious laughter. Amara, despite her initial reservations, found herself enjoying his company. He was surprisingly down to earth, genuinely interested in her life and her dreams. As he finally left, promising to return, Amara felt a flutter in her chest, a feeling she hadn't experienced in a long time. Kunle too felt a spark, a connection that transcended the vast difference in their social status. Kunle's frequent visits to the market, his casual conversations with Amara, did not go unnoticed. Rumors began to circulate among the market women, whispers of a wealthy man courting the pepper soup vendor. Amara, initially flattered, grew increasingly uncomfortable with the attention. She valued her privacy, and the gossip made her feel exposed. Back in Kunle's world, his family and business associates were also taking notice. His mother, a refined woman with high expectations, was appalled by the idea of her son, a man of his stature, associating with a street vendor. His business rivals, seeing an opportunity to exploit the situation, began spreading malicious rumors about Amara, painting her as a gold digger. Kunle's mother, Chief Mrs. Adebayo, summoned him to her opulent mansion. She expressed her deep disappointment in his choice of companion, reminding him of his social standing and the importance of marrying within his class. She presented him with a list of suitable women, all from wealthy, influential families. Kunle, however, stood his ground, determined to follow his heart. He argued that Amara was a woman of substance, kind, intelligent, and hardworking. He emphasized that his feelings for her were genuine, not based on her social status or wealth. His mother, however, remained unconvinced, convinced that Amara was merely after his money. She threatened to disinherit him if he continued the relationship. Kunle's burgeoning relationship with Amara also became a weapon in the hands of his business rivals. Chief Okafor, a ruthless businessman and Kunle's main competitor, saw this as an opportunity to weaken Kunle's position. He began spreading rumors that Kunle was neglecting his business responsibilities, that his relationship with a low-class woman was affecting his judgment. Okafor even went so far as to plant fabricated stories in the media, portraying Amara as a manipulative woman trying to exploit Kunle's wealth. These attacks, though baseless, began to take a toll on Kunle's reputation. He realized that his love for Amara had made him vulnerable, a target for his enemies. Amara, unaware of the machinations behind the scenes, was simply trying to navigate her growing feelings for Kunle. She was flattered by his attention, but also deeply concerned about the social divide between them. She worried about the gossip, the disapproving glances, the whispers that followed her everywhere. She knew that Kunle came from a different world, a world of wealth and privilege that she could barely imagine. She questioned whether their relationship could ever truly work, whether it was fair to either of them to continue pursuing it. The pressure from the market women, combined with her own doubts, began to weigh heavily on her. Despite the pressure from his family and business rivals, Kunle remained steadfast in his love for Amara. He knew that he had to make a public declaration to show the world that he was serious about her, that their relationship was not just a fleeting infatuation. He decided to hold a press conference, inviting journalists from all the major news outlets. Kunle's public declaration ignited a media frenzy. Newspapers and television channels were filled with stories about the tech billionaire and the pepper soup vendor. Some praised Kunle for his courage, for defying societal norms and following his heart. Others criticized him for his recklessness, accusing him of bringing shame to his family and his company. Amara, suddenly thrust into the limelight, found herself overwhelmed by the attention. Reporters hounded her, seeking interviews and photographs. The constant scrutiny made her even more uncomfortable, making her question her ability to handle the pressures of being in a relationship. With a man like Kunle, amidst the chaos, there were glimmers of hope. Some members of Kunle's family, impressed by his unwavering commitment to Amara, began to soften their stance. His younger sister, Funke, reached out to Amara, offering her friendship and support. Funke saw the genuine love between Kunle and Amara and believed that they deserved a chance to be happy. Similarly, some of Kunle's business associates, recognizing his integrity and his strong leadership qualities, rallied behind him. They understood that his personal life was his own affair, and that it should not affect their professional relationship. These small acts of support gave Kunle and Amara the strength to continue their fight. The intense media scrutiny and the constant pressure from Kunle's family began to take its toll on Amara. She loved Kunle deeply, but she also valued her independence and her peace of mind. She didn't want to be a burden on him, a source of constant conflict and negativity. After much soul-searching, Amara made a difficult decision. She decided to break up with Kunle, believing that it was the best for both of them. She wrote him a heartfelt letter, explaining her reasons and expressing her undying love for him. She then disappeared, leaving no trace of her whereabouts. Kunle was devastated by Amara's sudden departure. He searched for her everywhere, contacting her friends and family, but to no avail. He was heartbroken, convinced that he had lost the love of his life. He blamed himself for putting her in such a difficult position, for exposing her to the harsh realities of his world. He retreated into himself, focusing all his energy on his work. He threw himself into his business, trying to distract himself from the pain of losing Amara. He became a workaholic, spending long hours in his office, neglecting his social life and his own well-being. Amara, meanwhile, had moved to a small town far from Lagos, seeking a fresh start. She opened a small restaurant, using the culinary skills she had honed at her market stall. She named it Amara's Kitchen, a symbol of her independence and her resilience.
She found solace in her work,
in the simple joy of creating delicious food and serving her community. She made new friends, built a new life for herself, but she never forgot Kunle. He remained in her heart, a constant reminder of the love they shared. Despite the passage of time, Kunle never gave up hope of finding Amara. He hired private investigators, tasked them with finding her, no matter where she had gone. He clung to the memory of their time together, the laughter, the shared dreams, the undeniable connection. He knew in his heart that she was out there, and he was determined to find her no matter the cost. He regularly reviewed the investigators' reports, poring over every detail, every lead, however small. He also used his resources, leveraging his network of contacts to gather information. He discreetly inquired about Amara, asking mutual acquaintances if they had heard from her. He even checked with various culinary schools and restaurant associations, hoping she might have pursued her dream of becoming a chef. His search was relentless, driven by a love that refused to fade. One rainy afternoon, Kunle found himself in a small town, attending a business conference. During a break, he wandered into a local restaurant, seeking a quiet place to have lunch. As he entered, he was struck by a familiar aroma, a fragrant blend of spices that reminded him of Amara's pepper soup. His heart began to pound, a sense of anticipation building within him. He followed the scent, his eyes scanning the room, searching for the source of the familiar fragrance. And then he saw her, Amara, standing behind the counter, her face illuminated by the warm glow of the kitchen lights. She looked different, more mature, more confident, but it was undeniably her. He felt a surge of emotions, relief, joy, and a lingering ache of longing. Amara, startled by Kunle's sudden appearance, froze. For a moment neither of them spoke, the years of separation hanging heavy in the air. Then a tentative smile spread across Amara's face, a flicker of recognition in her eyes. Kunle approached her cautiously, his heart pounding in his chest. They talked for hours that day, catching up on each other's lives, sharing their experiences, their hopes and their regrets. The years melted away as they rediscovered the connection that had brought them together in the first place. The flame of their love, though dimmed by time and circumstance, was rekindled. Amara explained why she had left, revealing her fear of being a burden on Kunle, her desire to protect him from the negativity and the scrutiny. Kunle, in turn, confessed his unwavering love for her, his relentless search, his deep regret for not fighting harder for her. He assured her that he understood her reasons, but that he would never let her go again. He told her about his family's eventual acceptance of their relationship, how his sister had become her ally, how his mother, though still hesitant, had come to respect Amara's strength and independence. He also shared how he had overcome the challenges posed by his business rivals, proving that his personal life did not affect his professional capabilities. Kunle and Amara decided to give their relationship another chance, this time with a stronger foundation, built on trust, understanding, and mutual respect. They knew that the road ahead would not be easy, but they were determined to face any challenges together. They were no longer just a billionaire and a food vendor. They were Kunle and Amara, two people in love, ready to build a life together. Amara's small restaurant, Amara's Kitchen, became a local favorite. Kunle, ever supportive, invested in expanding the restaurant, turning it into a thriving culinary hotspot while still allowing Amara to maintain creative control. He understood that her passion was not just about food, but also about her independence and her connection to her community. Kunle arranged a meeting between Amara and his family. His sister, Funke, embraced Amara warmly, welcoming her back into their lives. His father, impressed by Amara's resilience and her genuine love for Kunle, offered his blessing. His mother, though still reserved, acknowledged Amara's strength and her positive influence on Kunle. While there was still a hint of reservation, Chief Mrs. Adebayo's demeanor had shifted. She recognized Amara's genuine character and her unwavering support for her son. The years had taught her that true happiness wasn't about social status, but about genuine connection and love. Kunle and Amara began to explore business ventures together, combining their unique skills and experiences. Amara's understanding of the local market and her culinary expertise, coupled with Kunle's business acumen and technological know-how, proved to be a powerful combination. They launched a food delivery service, leveraging technology to bring Amara's delicious meals to a wider audience. They also invested in local farms, supporting sustainable agriculture and creating jobs within the community. Their business ventures were not just about profit, they were about making a positive impact, giving back to the community that had nurtured them. Their renewed relationship wasn't without its challenges. Old prejudices resurfaced, whispers of disapproval still lingered. Some people couldn't understand their unconventional love story, the vast difference in their backgrounds. But Kunle and Amara learned to ignore the negativity, focusing on their love and their shared vision. They faced these obstacles together, their bond strengthened by adversity. They learned to lean on each other for support, to find strength in their love, and to rise above the judgments of others. Kunle and Amara decided to celebrate their love with a grand engagement party, inviting friends, family, and members of the community. It was a public declaration of their commitment, a symbol of their triumph over adversity. The party was a vibrant affair, filled with music, laughter, and delicious food. Amara, radiant in a beautiful gown, stood by Kunle's side, her heart overflowing with joy. She was no longer just a pepper soup vendor. She was Amara, Kunle's fiancée, a woman loved and respected for her strength, her kindness, and her unwavering spirit. The wedding was a grand affair, a celebration of love, unity, and the triumph of the human spirit. The church was filled with family, friends, and well-wishers, all gathered to witness the union of Kunle and Amara. Amara, breathtakingly beautiful in her wedding dress, walked down the aisle, her heart filled with joy and gratitude. Kunle, waiting at the altar, his eyes filled with love and admiration, knew that he had found his soulmate, the woman who had captured his heart and changed his life forever. Their vows were heartfelt, a testament to their love, their commitment, and their unwavering belief in each other. After the wedding, Kunle and Amara escaped to a secluded island paradise for their honeymoon. They spent their days swimming in the crystal-clear waters, exploring the lush tropical landscape, and simply enjoying each other's company. It was a time for them to relax, to reconnect, and to celebrate their love. They talked about their future, their dreams, their plans for their life together. They envisioned a life filled with love, laughter, and shared adventures. They were excited to start this new chapter, to build a family, and to continue their journey together. Kunle and Amara settled into their new life as a married couple, building a home filled with love and warmth. They balanced their careers with their family life, supporting each other's dreams and passions. They were a team, partners in life, and best friends. They continued to be involved in their community, supporting various charitable causes and giving back to those in need. They understood the importance of using their resources and influence to make a positive impact on the world. Their joy was complete with the arrival of their first child, a beautiful baby girl. They embraced parenthood with open arms, showering their daughter with love and affection. They were grateful for the blessings in their lives, for the love they shared, and for the family they had created. Their family continued to grow, bringing them even more joy and fulfillment. They cherished every moment, every milestone, knowing that their love was the foundation of their happiness. Kunle and Amara's business ventures continued to thrive. Their food delivery service expanded, becoming a nationwide phenomenon. Their restaurant, Amara's Kitchen, received numerous accolades, recognized for its culinary excellence and its commitment to community. They became prominent figures in the business world, respected for their innovation, their integrity, and their social responsibility. Their success was not just about financial gain. It was about creating jobs, empowering communities, and making a positive impact on the world. Kunle and Amara dedicated a significant portion of their time and resources to philanthropic endeavors. They established a foundation to support education, healthcare, and community development projects. They were passionate about giving back, about using their success to uplift others and create opportunities for those less fortunate. They believed that education was the key to breaking the cycle of poverty and empowering individuals to reach their full potential. They funded scholarships for underprivileged students, built schools in rural communities, and supported programs that provided access to quality education for all. They also focused on improving healthcare access, particularly in underserved areas. They funded the construction of clinics and hospitals, provided medical supplies and equipment, and supported programs that trained healthcare professionals. They were committed to ensuring that everyone had access to quality healthcare, regardless of their background or their location. Their philanthropic work extended to community development projects, supporting initiatives that promoted sustainable agriculture, provided access to clean water and sanitation, and created job opportunities for local residents. They believed in empowering communities to become self-sufficient and to thrive. Kunle and Amara's philanthropic work earned them numerous accolades and recognition. They received awards for their contributions to education, healthcare, and community development. They were recognized as leaders in the philanthropic community, inspiring others to give back and make a difference. They were humbled by the recognition, but they remained grounded, focused on their mission to serve others and make a positive impact on the world. They used their platform to advocate for social justice and equality, speaking out against poverty, inequality, and discrimination. They believed that everyone deserved a chance to succeed, regardless of their background or their circumstances. They were committed to using their voice to amplify the voices of the marginalized and the oppressed. Kunle and Amara instilled in their children the importance of giving back and serving others. They taught them the value of hard work, integrity, and compassion. They wanted their children to understand the privilege they had been given and the responsibility that came with it. They involved their children in their philanthropic work, teaching them the importance of empathy and social responsibility. They wanted their children to grow up to be compassionate, caring individuals, committed to making a difference in the world. They believed that their family legacy was not just about wealth and success, but also about the impact they had on the lives of others. Kunle and Amara's love story became a legend, a testament to the power of love to transcend social barriers and overcome adversity. Their story was told and retold, inspiring countless people to believe in the possibility of love beyond class. Their love story was a reminder that true love is not defined by wealth or status, but by connection, compassion, and unwavering commitment. Their story was a symbol of hope, a reminder that love can conquer all, even the most deeply ingrained societal prejudices. Their love was a beacon of light, illuminating the path for others to follow. Years passed, filled with joy, love, and fulfillment. Kunle and Amara celebrated their many milestones together. Their anniversaries, their children's graduations, and the growth of their family. They cherished every moment, grateful for the love they shared and the life they had built together. They had proven that love could indeed conquer all, that their love story was one for the ages. They continued to be active in their philanthropic work, even as they grew older. They mentored young entrepreneurs, supported aspiring chefs, and continued to advocate for social justice. Their passion for making a difference never waned. As Kunle and Amara entered their later years, they began to gradually pass the torch to their children. They entrusted their businesses and their philanthropic foundation to their children, confident that they would carry on their legacy with integrity and compassion. They had raised their children to be responsible, caring individuals, committed to making a positive impact on the world. They watched with pride as their children took on leadership roles, continuing the work that they had started. They were grateful for the opportunity to pass on their values and their vision to the next generation. Kunle and Amara's impact on the world was profound and lasting. Their philanthropic work had transformed countless lives, providing access to education, healthcare, and opportunities for those who had been marginalized. Their business ventures had created jobs, stimulated economic growth, and contributed to the development of their community. Their love story had inspired generations, proving that love can transcend social barriers and overcome adversity. Their legacy lived on, not just in their family, but in the countless lives they had touched. Even as their physical strength waned, Kunle and Amara's love for each other remained strong and unwavering. They cherished their time together, reminiscing about their journey. their challenges and their triumphs. They held hands, shared stories, and laughed together. Their love a constant source of comfort and joy. Their love was a testament to the enduring power of connection, a reminder that true love transcends time and circumstance. Their love story was a beacon of hope, a symbol of the enduring power of the human spirit. Kunle and Amara passed away peacefully, surrounded by their loved ones. Their legacy lived on, not just in their family, but in the countless lives they had touched. Their love story became a legend, a testament to the power of love to conquer all. Their names were etched in the hearts of those they had helped, their kindness and compassion remembered for generations to come. Their love story, a beacon of hope, a reminder that true love endures forever together. And so, Kunle and Amara's love story echoed through the generations, a reminder that love knows no boundaries, no class, no limits. Their journey, filled with trials and triumphs, became a timeless tale, whispered in marketplaces and celebrated in grand halls. It showed that even when the world tries to divide us, the heart's compass always points true. Their love, like the rich aroma of Amara's pepper soup, warmed the soul and nourished the spirit. But their story isn't just about a billionaire and a food vendor. It's about courage. It's about resilience. It's about believing in love even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about the power of the human spirit to overcome any obstacle. And it's a story that reminds us that love, in its purest form, is the most valuable treasure of all. What did you think of Kunle and Amara's journey? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed this heartwarming tale of love beyond class, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And most importantly, if you want to hear more captivating African folktales, inspiring love stories, and tales that celebrate the rich tapestry of Nigerian culture, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Join our community of story lovers, and let's explore the magic of African storytelling together. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Oh.